There's a taxi in Greece that has driven over 4.6 million kilometers. A pickup truck that survived being blown up with a building and still started. A boxy Swedish wagon that owners literally refuse to get rid of even after 1,000,000 miles. These aren't just cars. They're automotive legends that were built during an era when things were made to last forever. In today's world of planned obsolescence and touchscreen everything, we've forgotten what it means to build something that truly lasts. These 10 legendary vehicles represent the pinnacle of automotive durability, each earning its reputation through real-world punishment and the kind of reliability that modern cars can only dream of. Toyota Hilux, the indestructible truck. The Toyota Hilux isn't just tough, it's literally indestructible. Top Gear's Jeremy Clarkson proved this when he tried to destroy a 1988 Hilux with 190,000 miles. He drove it down concrete stairs, crashed it into trees, submerged it in ocean water for 6 hours, set it on fire, and finally placed it on top of a 10-story building that was demolished with explosives. After each punishment, the Hilux was repaired using only basic tools. Incredibly, it kept running. Even after surviving a building demolition, the truck started up and drove away. The secret lies in simple engineering, no complex electronics, just a bulletproof inline-4 engine and a frame built like a tank. Since 1968, Toyota has sold over 20 million Hilux trucks worldwide. In war zones and remote locations, the Hilux became the vehicle of choice because you can find parts anywhere and fix it with basic tools. 2. Mercedes W123, the million-mile taxi. The Mercedes-Benz W123, produced from 1976 to 1985, earned the nickname the Indestructible Classic. This car was so over-engineered that reaching 500,000 miles was considered normal. The most famous W123 belongs to Greek taxi driver Grigorios Sachinidis, whose 1976 Mercedes 240D covered 4.6 million kilometers. That's 2.85 million miles. He used this car as a taxi for 23 years, driving over 600 kilometers daily. The car never failed him once. In the Canary Islands, another W123 taxi has traveled over 7 million kilometers and is still in daily service. The secret? Weekly oil changes and thorough maintenance every 1,000,000 kilometers. It's on its second engine, but the same chassis is still going strong. Mercedes built these during an era when the company believed in making vehicles that would last decades. German taxi companies loved them so much that they went on strike when Mercedes discontinued the model in 1986. 3. Volvo 240. The million-mile brick. The Volvo 240 earned the nickname the Brick for its boxy design, but behind that appearance was engineering that prioritized longevity above all else. Produced from 1974 to 1993, the 240 became legendary for reaching astronomical mileage with minimal maintenance. The heart of the 240's reliability was Volvo's red block 4-cylinder engine. These engines were so overbuilt, they thrived on neglect. Less power meant less stress over time, and their simple design made them incredibly easy to maintain. Volvo created a high-mileage club for 240 owners, with entry requiring 100,000 miles. Badges were awarded for every 50,000-mile increment, and many owners proudly displayed multiple badges. Roger and Judy Kleinert, a retired couple from Connecticut, have put over 1 million combined miles on their fleet of 5 Volvo 240s. 4. Honda Civic 4th generation, the people's champion. The 4th generation Honda Civic, produced from 1988 to 1991, represents Honda at its engineering peak. These cars were designed to be cheap, reliable, and efficient, goals Honda achieved so successfully that many examples are still running with over 300,000 miles. Honda's bulletproof engines featured basic fuel injection, minimal electronics, and engineering tolerances that allowed them to run for decades with basic maintenance. The company had perfected mass production of reliable cars, ensuring consistent quality across millions of vehicles. The Civic's lightweight construction meant less stress on all components. Manual transmissions were particularly bulletproof, with many lasting the car's entire life. Today, clean examples are becoming collector items because they represent Honda's reliability-focused era. 5. Toyota Corolla, the unstoppable commuter. Since 1966, the Toyota Corolla has become synonymous with reliability. As one of the best-selling cars worldwide, the Corolla earned its reputation through Toyota's philosophy of continuous improvement rather than dramatic redesigns. Early 2000s Corollas are particularly legendary. With simple four-cylinder engines, basic transmissions, and minimal electronics, these cars were built during the sweet spot of automotive reliability. Many taxi companies worldwide chose Corollas for their exceptional fuel economy and low maintenance costs. The Corolla's reputation is so strong that used examples hold their value remarkably well. Buyers know they're getting a car that will run reliably for years to come. 6. Lexus LS400, the luxury tank. When Lexus introduced the LS400 in 1989, it revolutionized luxury cars. Beyond its smooth ride and quiet cabin, the LS400 became legendary for incredible reliability, a luxury car with Toyota dependability. The LS400's development cost Toyota over $1 billion, much spent on engineering systems that would last. The 4.0-liter V8 engine was so refined it could run for hundreds of thousands of miles without major issues. Many early LS400s are still running with original engines and transmissions. Instead of cutting-edge technology that might fail, Toyota used proven systems refined to perfection. This resulted in luxury car comfort with Toyota-level reliability. 7. Toyota Land Cruiser, the Expedition Survivor. The Toyota Land Cruiser represents ultimate off-road durability. Born from wartime necessity in 1951, it was designed for extreme conditions. Over 70 years later, it's still the most dependable vehicle in remote locations where reliability is life or death critical. The J100 generation Land Cruiser, 1998 to 2007, is particularly revered. Built to last 25 years and travel over 300,000 miles in harsh conditions, many have far exceeded those targets. Toyota refused to cut corners, overbuilding every component. Land Cruisers hold their value better than almost any other SUV because buyers know they're investing in a vehicle that will outlast its contemporaries. 8. Mercedes-Benz W123, the last great Mercedes. The Mercedes-Benz W123 represents the end of an era when Mercedes over-engineered everything. These cars were built to standards that would be considered excessive today, but that's what made them legendary. The W123 was the last Mercedes designed with the philosophy that cost was no object for quality. Every component was built to last decades. The result was a car that could easily reach 500,000 miles with proper maintenance. The diesel engines were particularly legendary, regularly achieving 300,000 plus miles without major repairs. Mercedes used galvanized steel throughout and specified premium components even for basic functions. 9. Subaru Legacy Outback, the underrated survivor. While other manufacturers cut costs, Subaru quietly built some of the most reliable cars of the 1990s and 2000s. The Legacy sedan and Outback wagon developed devoted followings thanks to exceptional durability and all-weather capability. The Legacy's horizontally opposed engine design provides inherent balance and smooth operation. These engines often reach 200,000 plus miles with basic maintenance. Many owners become loyal because these cars handle harsh winters, rough roads, and high mileage with minimal complaints. Consumer Reports consistently rates Subaru among the most reliable brands available. 10. Ford Crown Victoria, the last American tank. The Ford Crown Victoria 1992 to 2CL111 represents old-school American engineering at its finest. Built for police and taxi duty, it had to withstand constant punishment while maintaining reliability. The Crown Vic's 4.6-liter V8 and heavy-duty transmission were engineered for professional use. Police departments relied on these cars for hundreds of thousands of miles. Many are still in service with well over 300,000 miles. Simple, robust body-on-frame construction provided incredible durability, while mechanical systems were easy to maintain. Parts were cheap and available. Many taxi Crown Vics accumulated over 500,000 miles during their service lives. When Ford discontinued the Crown Victoria in 2011, police departments and taxi companies struggled to find suitable replacements with the same combination of durability and low operating costs. These 10 legendary cars prove it's possible to build vehicles that last for decades and hundreds of thousands of miles. They were created when manufacturers prioritized durability over profit margins and engineering over electronics. While modern cars offer more features and better fuel economy, they'll never match the legendary toughness of these automotive survivors. In a world of planned obsolescence, these cars remain proof that some things really were built to last forever.